Time now for the morning rush.
And let's start with Carrie.
Good morning. Still looking at a few days until our next big weather maker moves in, so we'll see what we can squeeze out when it comes to these spot showers over the San Juans of southern Colorado and New Mexico. Everything else is just going to be a partly sunny sky. Temperatures still above average when it comes to this time of year. Catherine?
Kristen, new this morning, medical investigators working to learn the identity and cause of death for a woman and 2 children. Authorities say they found the bodies of 2 children yesterday and a woman's body on Sunday. It comes as law enforcement searches for 2 sisters, Vanessa and Leticia George, and their 3 children. Also found a white pickup matching the description of the one the sisters may have been driving. There are no suspects or persons of interest at this time, but police are hoping to interview Vanessa's estranged boyfriend. More on what he told police the first time they spoke coming up in the 5 Facts. Adam?
In just hours now, President Obama is set to deliver his primetime farewell address from his home city of Chicago. The outgoing president will speak at McCormick Place. It's the same venue where he gave his 2012 election night acceptance speech. Tickets for the public event have already been handed out. What's next on Capitol Hill for President-elect Donald Trump? Today, coming up in the 5 Facts.
New this morning, the death certificates for Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher have been released, confirming that the mother and daughter duo died of a fatal stroke and cardiac arrest. However, under cause of death for Fisher, it suggests more investigation is needed to determine the underlying reason behind her cardiac arrest. As for Reynolds, TMZ reports she passed away from a stroke due to high blood pressure.
Right now, a manhunt is underway in Florida for the suspect in the murder of an Orlando police officer. Police say Master Sergeant Deborah Clayton was pursuing Markeith Lloyd outside a Walmart yesterday morning when Lloyd turned and shot her. The officer died at the hospital. An Orange County Sheriff's deputy also died after getting into a crash during the search for Lloyd.
This morning, the man accused of killing APD officer Daniel Webster is now waiting his next court date. This after pleading not guilty to first-degree murder yesterday. Devon Lyman is accused of gunning down Officer Webster in October 2015. Lyman has already been convicted of federal charges of being a felon with a gun that night. The same gun police say was used to kill the officer. Now the state must prove he is the one who pulled the trigger. A date for his next hearing has not been set yet.
Jury deliberations are expected to begin today in the penalty phase of the Dylan Roof trial in South Carolina. Roof faces execution or life in prison for shooting and killing 9 members of a black church in Charleston during a Bible study in 2015.
This morning, police are matching their evidence with the newly released autopsy report for 10-year-old Victoria Martens. The report is so graphic, we've opted to only share a portion of it with you this morning. According to the autopsy, Martens was strangled, then dismembered after her death. It also found very high levels of alcohol in the girl's system and proof that Victoria had been sexually assaulted in the past.
Authorities say somebody is using the real name of a sheriff's deputy to scam callers. According to the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office, somebody's calling around claiming to be a sergeant, telling people they failed to show up for jury duty and claiming they must pay $1,500 or they'll be arrested. Deputies say they never ask for payment over the phone or through email.
CVS facing a lawsuit this morning from an Albuquerque man who was shot by a carjacker. In 2014, police say the crook stole William Lilly's car, then shot him several times in the chest right outside the CVS on Eubank and Manal. The lawsuit against CVS says the company and its employees should have taken steps to make the location safer. No one has ever been charged in this case. Kristen?
Metro threat index pretty low today, only added 2 because of those cold temperatures we have this morning. Winds 5 to 15 this afternoon, highs getting back into the 50s, well above normal for this time of year. Adam?
Today, some lawmakers are expected to make another push to reinstate the death penalty in New Mexico during this year's legislative session. That bill, filed by Republican Monica Youngblood, calls for a possible death punishment for anybody convicted of killing children, officers, or corrections officers. This new bill would hand out life sentences to anybody convicted of the 3 violent felonies.
And this morning, staff is back at work at the waste isolation pilot plant. WIP, just outside of Carlsbad, was shut down for nearly 3 years after a drum of waste from Lanel exploded and leaked radiation. Last week, the feds finally resumed storing nuclear waste underground at that facility. The facility officially reopened yesterday. Shipments will slowly resume. Officials hope to be taking in about 5 per week.
New information this morning. Researchers in Michigan say the greater the interaction with a primary care physician in the later stages of life, the less costly and invasive end-of-life care might be. Findings show it can reduce costly and unnecessary invasive treatments and improve the care of the dying.
6:53 now on your Tuesday morning. How about a check on that morning drive? Take a look at your traffic map here. Here's some good news. Nothing major to tell you about this morning. As you see, traffic building up a little bit in volume around Paseo del Norte and I-25, but that's really it.
This morning, the owners of one Albuquerque house know they either have to clean up or pay up. The city's been trying for years to get the owners of this home near Central in Louisiana to clean up what some call a dump. At a finance committee meeting last night, the city agreed to have the owners clean up the property and tear down the house, or the city will do it for them and charge them $21,000 for the work.
On to news happening today. Veterans enrolled with the New Mexico VA healthcare system can take part in a free legal clinic. Organizers will offer brief legal advice on civil matters with attorneys and other legal professionals. All you need to do is show up at a New Mexico Veterans Memorial that's on Louisiana between 8:30 and 11 a.m. If you cannot make it to today's events, more clinics are scheduled for March, June, and September. More details on our website.
And finally, take a look at this. A cow back on solid ground.
Whew, that's a ride, right?
That's one way to do it.
After getting stranded on a frozen pond. I don't mean to laugh, that poor thing. The cow ventured onto the ice and fell and could not get back up. So a sheriff's deputy, the cow's owner, and the owner's friend came to the animal's rescue. And these animals are just having so much trouble on ice
They're having
lately.
a hard time. And I can tell you, Adam, that's exactly what we would do if you got stuck out there. We would help you.
We just tie a little rope around your neck. We'd slide you on your tummy to the edge, and you'd get up and walk away.
You'd be just fine.
That actually would be fun for me. I don't know what the cow was thinking, but as long as I didn't get wet.
Poor little
We learned
gal.
this morning that ice is slippery, so
Yes.
it only makes sense to do that.
Good to know.
I'm such a
Okay.
scientist.
All right, time for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5. A popular Nob Hill business is only open for a few more weeks now. The owner of Hey Johnny says it'll close next month. Tom Ford says there are many reasons for closing the retail store, but a main one is the changing face of brick and mortar retail stores and growing online sales. Ford also says a slow holiday season led to that decision.
On to number 4 now. 2 Albuquerque churches are now working to beef up security as police work to find this woman caught on camera. She was helping herself to purses that did not belong to her. Security workers say it happened while the owners were in services at Desert Springs Church on Christmas Eve and at Calvary just down the road the day before. If you recognize her, you're asked to call police.
At number 3, a mix of sun and clouds across the state with a few spot snow showers over our northern mountains. Breezy to windy across the north and northeast, looking at warmer temperatures tomorrow.
On to number 2, President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Attorney General testifies on Capitol Hill today, the first of 2 days of high-profile hearings for Jeff Sessions. Also this week, Trump named his son-in-law Jared Kushner as his senior White House testing a 1967 anti-nepotism law.
And number 1, we're still awaiting confirmation on the identities of 3 bodies, an adult woman and 2 children found on the Santa Ana Pueblo. This as the search for Vanessa and Letitia George and their 3 children, who police believe are in danger, continues. Police also say interviewing 34-year-old Murphy Vicente is a high priority. The estranged boyfriend of Vanessa George already told authorities he last saw the missing sisters and kids on the Santa Ana Pueblo Thursday. No Amber Alert was issued for the kids because police say a very specific criteria has not been met. No suspects or persons of interest have been named.